Good morning, good morning. Listen, I have a title that I want to talk about. I have a situation, a circumstance. I'm not gonna stop this. I have a topic I want to talk about. I am not gonna re-record. This is how it go when we record these videos. I just want to keep it very authentic, and I just want to keep it very honest. And this is a necklace with my kid's name on. I got to show it. It was given to me. As y'all know, my daughter passed away last week, last Sunday, from a drug overdose. So a lot of these videos is to inspire people even more not to go down the path of drugs, and try to fight your battles the best way you know how. Drugs is not the way. And I mean, like, she wasn't on pills like depression pills or something of that nature. She was on fentanyl, something that she knew that was going to stop her heart. She knew that stopped her heart many times. God did give her many chances. So I'm at peace with her death. I grieve because I miss her. We had a great relationship as mother and daughter. But the lifestyle that she lived, she already knew it was a consequence to it. It either was going to be locked up in jail for trying to find money to get her drug, or the drug was going to eventually kill her, because they brought her back so many times with the love of God, giving them the chance to bring her back, and his spirit was continuously remaining in her meat suit, which is her body suit, her flesh. Anyways, let's get to it though. But I just want to put that out there, and I'm speaking on my perspective of how I used to deal with narcissistic people. I dealt with narcissistic people all my life. I grew up around them. I was in relationships with them, and my kids end up becoming narcissistic, psychopaths, sociopaths, malignant, covert, overt, whatever y'all call these narcissistic people. As I see now, as I did a lot of education on narcissistic abuse, and not knowing that's what y'all call abuse that we go through in our dysfunctional families for decades. Now y'all got names for them. But anyways, it's joyful to understand how y'all see narcissistic abuse, which it is very dangerous. So do not take it lightly, and do not take it for a game. It is a game that will end your life, or you will end up taking your life, or you will end up in certain portals you never thought you ever go down. Because that's what narcissistic abuse will, and I mean will, do to you if you don't grab it. Yes, therapy is good, but honey, you better get some praying up in there. You better get some fasting. You better start talking to the Heavenly Father real quick, because tell him this became a spiritual problem now. The physical world done pulled me in. Now my spirit is caught up. And when your spirit is caught up, your whole self is caught up. So just know that. But my perspective, can a narcissistic person change? Yes, they can. And why I say yes, many of y'all gonna be like, oh man, that woman crazy, that woman's full of it, that woman a narc, man, that woman out of her mind, man. Y'all saying all kinds of stuff, and I know it. That's why I do this, because I know this. Yes, they can, but they can't change overnight. They can't change in 1 year. They cannot change in 2 years. They cannot change in 3 years, 4. It depends on the person, how long it takes them to change. But they can change. Now let me break something down to you. Let me demonstrate something. I'm an empath, but I do have narcissistic traits. That's why empaths, super empaths, covert empaths, whatever you call all these empaths. That's why empathic people, narcissistic people, is a challenge. We are a challenge to a narcissistic person, because we have the traits as well. We know what they do, we know how they move, we discern well. That's the gift we're given. So we are a challenge for the narcissistic person. We love the narcissistic person because we know the narcissistic person can change. But you got to look at it like this, like, I'm empathic. It's going to be very hard for me to be evil. It's going to take a long time. That's why it takes a long time to show that narcissistic partner, man or woman, that we can be evil too. That's why it takes a long time for us to do it. See, the narcissistic person come in with a little bit of love because they don't know how to love. So they're only showing you something a little bit of because, listen, I don't know how to do this long term, baby. But I'm going to give you what I got. I can do it for a moment. And if the moment works, okay, so be it. They're going to do it. If you're vulnerable, you're going to fall for it. And we all fell for it. So you already know we all vulnerable. The narcissistic person had to take it from somebody. He had to take it from a parent. He had to take it from a loved one. He had to take it from somebody in the neighborhood. He or she had to take it. So that's what they expect you to do. They expect you to take it. I got to get it. You gonna get it. I'm stuck with it, so you be stuck with it. What we gonna do here? What we doing? Because that's how they actually feeling. Now check it. If you can do it with them, the ups and the downs and the cries and the tears and the wears and the, I just can't do it. I might shoot you, man. I might cut your throat, girl. I'm being honest because I'm going to talk to you real because, honey, narcissistic abuse can get so deep and y'all see it every day. Y'all look at it on the news. You look at it on the news feed. You look at it on TikTok. You look at it on YouTube. You see the brutal murders that can happen from these people. Y'all know this. And y'all act like it's something new. It's not nothing new. We got to learn how to do something new. And that means change. That means shut this narcissistic abuse down much as we can. Rather it's family or friends. And family can be anybody. Get in. If you feel like we family and you feel like you can be loyal and you feel like you can do the thing over here, let's get it. You family. But if you can't get it, now you are enemy because you ain't moving like family. Narcissistic people don't move off actions. They move off of words. When you shut them words down and make them do actions or make them come forth with action, then you'll see them for who they really is. You'll see their weaknesses. You'll see what department they're weak in. And then if you still want them and you love them, then you start working on it. I can tell you how to deal with a narc. Those people do love. Those people are willing to change, but their trust is zero. You got the, it's like having your kid, programming your kid. Growing up, telling your kid to love or telling your kid to hate. This world got many dark portals that were given to each and every one of us. Some took on stronger traits. Just like if you tell a narcissistic person to change, you got to give them time to change from being evil and being comfortable with not being evil anymore. You got to give them a chance. Just like if you say, I'm empathic and I got to go be evil, man, you got to give me time. Because I'm not used to that and I don't like it. So I'm not going to go be evil off the gate. I'm not going to be evil at all if I don't have to be. But I'm not going to go be evil off the gate when I am someone that my love is higher than my evil. And that's how we go for the narc. If you want the narc to change, you got to give the narc time to let him or her know that evil is not really right. But you got to give them time to get over it. You know, when you met them, they came in tore from the floor up spiritually. You didn't see it because you couldn't spiritually see. You bypassed the discernment. You just looked over the red flag. Okay, then I'm hurting too. They're not gonna know you hurting. You're not gonna know they hurting. It's a trick on both sides. But you're hurting of comfort, love, cuddling. Somebody telling you you're pretty. Somebody telling you you're handsome. Somebody giving you attention. Somebody giving you gifts. Somebody giving you roses. Somebody taking care of you. It's all different type of circumstances. But the narcissistic person is used to coming to people because they're wounded. They running. They don't want to take care of their problem because they know taking care of their problems hurt. And then they're gonna look back on that pathway and they're gonna be like, man, I got a lot of problems to take care of. Oh my goodness, they can't do it because they don't know how to do it. So you got to give them time. You got to work with them slowly, and don't be giving up the underwear. Don't be giving up the panties and the whitey tighties, the tighty whities. Work with them slowly. Okay? But yes, a narc can change. Some won't, some will. Just like empaths. Some of us turn dark, some of us won't. Some will. We're human. Blessings.